One person is dead. Another is holding hostages inside a Chula Vista apartment. 10 News is live with a breaking story of a SWAT standoff that has been going on for hours.
And the death of a Santee boy has the city taking new safety measures, how they hope to protect more students in West Hills High.
People waiting for word about their loved ones missing in the Texas floods.
I don't wish this on anyone.
This deadly situation southwest of Houston.
10 News begins with breaking news.
And 10 News on top of the breaking developments in Chula Vista, where one person is dead and a suspect is holding a mother and children hostage. I'm Jason Martinez.
I'm Virginia Cho. We want to get right to 10 News reporter Jared Aarons, who is on the scene in Chula Vista. Police are about to give us an update. Jared?
And we're waiting right now for Captain Lon Turner, who's walking down to give us an update that he said would come at 11 a.m. But here's what we know right now. At 7:40 this morning, Chula Vista police received multiple calls of gunshots in the area. They came and found one victim down. And the captain here on site has still not confirmed whether or not that victim has passed away, but an officer with the Chula Vista Police Department did tell me that the victim is dead. There is a shooter still in the apartment with what we've told is a woman and two children. Captain Turner is walking up right now, so we are going to let him explain what the latest is as he arrives with an update. Captain Turner.
Be just another minute here. I want to let those folks come down.
While we wait, some other information that I can pass along. There are people in the apartment complex that have been asked to shelter in place. That means stay in their apartments and stay safe. And there is a plan for evacuation if need be. Also, we know that some people have been evacuated already, including a woman and two children from an apartment that belongs to the victim. And also, we just saw one other elderly gentleman be evacuated. Here's Captain Turner.
For all being here. This is the 11 o'clock briefing. I want to just give you a brief update in terms of what has happened to this point. We know that at about 7:40 this morning, Chula Vista PD received calls of multiple shots fired. We got calls from multiple people at the residence here in the 100 block of E Street. Units responded. During the response, we were told that a suspect had an AK-47 and it was believed that he had fired multiple shots. Officers arrived. They quickly realized that they needed additional resources. They requested our armored vehicle, and as a matter of fact, the situation escalated to the point that we now have some additional armored vehicles setting up a perimeter inside. We've asked for the residents within that apartment complex to shelter in place, meaning we think that we have the situation under control enough that we do not need to extract them at this point. We have made contingency plans to, should the order be made from the incident commander, to start evacuating people from their residences. If we do so, we have transportation that's here via MTS, who has volunteered a special needs bus for us. We will take those individuals to the senior center in the 200 block of F Street. At this point, you had seen just during this past hour, there were several individuals that had come from the apartment. Those individuals are related to a victim that we believe is down between two cars. I'm not sure if he's between two cars or in a car, but those individuals were safely escorted out. They are in our possession. We are talking with them right now. They're back at the police department. We have had on-again, off-again negotiations with the suspect. The suspect is in an apartment. We believe that he has a female and two children with him, both under age 10. The negotiations have been going back and forth. Initially, it was reported the individual wanted to commit suicide. Obviously, we have them talking with our experts. We're trying to convince him to surrender and surrender peacefully. With that, I think that's the latest information that we've got. We're at that stage and point. I know there was a question asked previously, at what point do we make that decision to evacuate? That's up to the incident commander, but we're getting closer to making that decision. We've also called out the Red Cross. They will be there to assist any evacuees over at the Norman Park Senior Center. With that, I'll take some questions.
Do you have a number of evacuees so far?
So far, and thank you, Robert, that's a good question. We have evacuated one male. He was 93 years old. He has some sensory deprivation, hearing and sight. He's been evacuated safely. His daughter is coming down. He is currently being checked out by medical personnel in the ambulance, and the daughter will take him away. We would continue to ask the residents to shelter in place, and then when and if we give the order that orderly, we will evacuate those individuals to a safe place, and they can be reunited with loved ones.